Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ayana if you are new here. Today's video is going to be a quick, simple, to the point video. A lot of you guys have asked me, how often should you be trimming? Should I trim if I'm trying to grow my hair? And so in this video, I'm going to be answering those questions and just going all into trimming. So if you're interested, keep watching and we're going to get right to it. So the first thing, how often should you trim? If your hair is in a healthy state, really you only need to trim once every 6 months. That's how often I trim. I'm not trimming necessarily for aesthetics, for the appearance of my hair. I'm trimming for health, to keep split ends away so that my hair continues to grow. I maintain my length and keep my ends in a very healthy, thick appearance that I like. If you currently have damaged ends that are breaking, so every time you comb your hair you look in the sink and you see some breakage, you really should be doing a very thorough trim, and that means going to a stylist and having them assess your hair and really cut off that damaged, broken, unhealthy ends or length of your hair. And then from there you can start trimming every 6 months. Again, it really depends on the state of your hair, but if your hair is healthy, trim every 6 months, and if your hair is not so healthy, then trim more often. Another thing, I don't use heat on the length of my hair. I get my curl by pin rolling my hair. I only use heat on the top, my roots, to straighten them. And so if you use heat on your ends a lot, you really want to trim a little bit more frequently than 6 months, maybe every 3 to 4 months, just to make sure, because if you're using heat on your ends are going to get damaged more quickly than someone like me who's not using heat on the ends of my hair. Hi guys, so I wanted to pop in real quick and clarify what I was trying to say. The healthier your hair behaviors are, like you don't use heat, you practice low manipulation, protective styling, the more you can extend the length between your trims. I only trim 2 times a year, every 6 months or so, because I really don't have much damage to my ends. I'm not using excessive heat. I use heat in my hair once a month, and so I can extend the length. So if you're using heat or you're doing more high manipulation styles, then you might want to trim a little bit more often, like maybe every 3 to 4 months. I think I was trying to say that, and I'm not sure how clear it was. All right, back to the video. Another thing that you want to start incorporating into your routine so that you don't have to trim as often is bond repairing, hair strengthening products. For me, I mentioned in previous video, I think my last video, and that was my trifecta of hair care products. I have the Olaplex #3, of course my go-to hair oil Unlay that really promoted my growth and really took my hair to where it is now, and then I have my Living Proof Repair Leave-In, and that says that it's going to repair and restore your hair, and it really does work. So if you are trying to avoid having to trim so often, you really want to get those 3 products in your routine somehow, even if you slowly incorporate them in, to really keep your ends healthy so you don't have to trim as much. And then the last thing I really recommend, if you're trying to go for stretches, you're trying to gain length, one of the things that you can do instead is dusting your ends. I'm not a super fan of this because a dusting does not replace a trim. If you need to trim, you need to trim. But I know when we're trying to reach a goal, trimming our hair seems like it's going against it, but at least do a light dusting to really stop those split ends from splitting further, because if you keep those split ends on your head, they're just going to make the damage that much more noticeable, obvious, and severe when it does come time to actually go in and get that trim. If you're someone who loves a super blunt, super thick, healthy looking end trim, just cut blunt, cut even, you're gonna trim a little bit more frequently. You're gonna trim maybe every 2 to 3 months, because hair grows, and when it grows, it doesn't grow evenly across your whole head. So if you're trying to maintain that super blunt appearance, you're trimming for aesthetics, for the look, then you really want to trim a little bit more frequently, like every 2 to 3 months. So that is it, guys. That's my hair care tips on trimming. If you are trimming too frequently or too infrequently to meet your hair goal needs, hopefully this helped. Comment below if you have any specific questions. And I thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.